And hello there, everyone. I hope you have a really nice week so far. I was kind of lazy and I didn't really want to stream, but also I wanted to progress with the work. So I filled myself with the idea of streaming anyway. That being said, it's time to work on that, but first let's put some music. The typical royalty-free stuff. This look okay. Let's see. I think the volume for that is good enough. If it's too low, just tell me about it. Now we can proceed with our work. Let me move my puppets here. As some of you may know, for the ones that are new here, we are trying to make a boat, a sailing boat, and so far I worked very hard on this. I already made the change, you can appreciate here. We have the anchor there. The structure I may change, the composition I mean. So this kind of thing will be more notorious to the eye. In any case, let's continue with what we have to do here. Last thing that I was working on was this part. The boat itself, but the rear part. What's the name of this? A stern. Because in the image, let me share that image. Here. Where in this image is not look like the what's the name of this thing? In pieces a mechanism. The rudder is not holded in any way, but I'll show you the image. Here, this one. Oh, it's so tiny. Where it is? The image was not that big. Maybe I will make a new one to show you. There. not there. Dun, dun. But what it matters is to show the rudder. And you can see part of the rudder is being held by metal. So that is what we want to do now. That metal holding the rudder. So we are going to start with that. For how should the metal be? I'm going to work on this. For this I have to choose one of these parts or work from the rear, the stern itself, or just make a new mesh. All things considered, yeah, I'm going to do that. I think it's better just to make a new mesh, since there are two pieces. Look at that. Let's make this smaller. Now we're going to hide that. And to put this here. Okay. Let me check the picture to open it. It can be appreciated, not at least in my side, but this tool has two parts. Oh, actually there is a better image. Let me delete this one to put another one that can be better appreciated here. Not to be bigger. Okay, now that can be more appreciated. more needed. So what we have to do is do that holder on the base, on the stern, and then hold it on the rudder. For that, we can make this more there, like that. It's not that much. Now that we have that, we are going here. We are going to make an insert face. Like this. We make it a little more smaller. We are going to extrude this. It's not that much, or otherwise it will look fragile. Now we extrude once again, leave it like that, and we change the size. Well, actually, for this, we need this. Okay. Around there. Let's hide this again. To delete this faces. We're going to make this again. Wrap this. That's what we need. We have a little problem. It seems like no, my mouse is fine. This has to do with Blender. There we go. Blender always acting up. Okay. Now that we are good to go one again, we are doing this. Extrude again. and open up here. Around this side should be. I don't know what it looks like that. Like there is, yeah, like that. Like there is a double, some kind. Let's delete all these faces. I have no idea why that happened. But for now, this work. We're going to extrude this. For this case, it doesn't matter if if you go through the wood. This case, because it doesn't matter, because you will not see it, and it worked perfectly fine. What we need to do now is change this a little more. Let's see. I'm going to subdivide this a little. If I could make this more rounded, only just the base. Let's see this work. Kinda working, so like this. Okay, the next one that we have to fix. And it will be just a little. Mm. Maybe it was a bad idea to do this. Let's see how this, if I delete this, it change. I will have to redo all this stuff. And going to delete this also. Well, let's see this work. I did not. When things don't work properly as you want, sometimes it's fine to go back and start from zero. Let's delete all that. Delete this. Fuck. We delete these birds, grab this, we make a new face, we do this again, basically what we were doing before. Extrude again. So we go back there. There. And in this case, we can delete the face. Now here. It was empty. That is the thing that I want to. This now we have all settled there. I can cut there. No. Okay. There. Nice. Once again, a subdivision. And it's finally working up. Is properly connected this time. You can see there. So now I'm going to wrap these points. I was making this smaller. This elevate a little bit, so we have to put them low once again. That's better looking there. And see, we can see the change like this. It doesn't need to be perfect. And by the way, up to there. Putting this again. Extrude around there. Or even more, like this. Because this part is important to be properly holding. And could even try to make it even wider. Let's see. Where it is? There. To do that, we grab these two. Oh. Why that happen? Didn't know it though. These are properly connected. Yeah. Does mean that I have to make a new one here. And this one I have to export it. There. Now we are fine. That it's fine. Oops. See if this works. Like this. There. The next two part that I have to grab. Correct. There. If only I knew a better way to do this. In the first place, this kind of thing shouldn't have been modified while working on the other stuff. But nothing I can do now to live with that. The answer to that is because they are interconnected. I will leave it like this, it's not too bad. Now technically this should be able to rotate. Yeah, but I will leave it that way. Now we have this. What is this? Rudder holder. Put it with here. Doesn't look bad. You look at the beach. No, I think it's okay. Maybe I should go this thing lower. on there. Can I do this? Is move there. I'm gonna be slower. Okay, that's good. Looks fine, really. More technical details on that I will look after. Now we can pass on this. I will add this here myself. Why? Because it is part of the ruler, so might as well add it here. And to circle con con should be. Let's try a con. I'm going to rotate it. Where? I can only do one. Oh, of course. I forgot the rational part. And faces. Now I don't want to do it on the same one. So we are going to make the con again. Let's see what we can change here. And radius is fine. Radius 2. Radius 2 can be changed a bit. 3. Depths. This is perfect. I'm going to edit. Yes, that's what I wanted. And there. Put this here. I'm going to extrude this. A bit there. A bit there. Going to over this. And to extrude again. And go there. And one more. And we We close there. What we have to do now is grab this and lower this like this. Maybe I can put this here. Like this. And like this. Okay, it looks very fine. I'm going to make it smaller because we have to. No more copyright. Oh, they were very short. Lofi hip hop radio. What a perfect situation. Lower. Lower. In the image have two big ones. We're going to do the same way. There. To move this about there, make it smaller, like this. Good enough. One here, and we make a copy of. Can I copy this? Yeah. Doesn't match. Like this. Well, this one here. We grab this one. We're here, we rotate a bit, close it. Not the best thing that you will see, but they're actually a bit more appealing. can do to fix that. Something like that. Let's grab everything. Let's see if we can. There. Now I can grab this. Go a bit higher. Like this. Grab everything again. Going to delete this actually. Yes. Now I can make a copy, put it here, rotate it a bit. Like this. See, it had to be visible. See, this look nice. What I can do now is fix this part. I'm going to let face rotate this. All that. There. I can extrude this. Do this. A bit there. We'll see this. Actually not. Not exactly the same, but it still look very closer. Now I can copy, go up a bit, rotate, and there. Do the same thing here, rotate. It looks like a muffin now. But I like it. It's not too bad. With that we have the holder. This cone will be screw holder. Move it here. Going to make a save incremental. Okay, what next? What next? For now, we have to focus on details that I can fix, because there are a lot of things to do. Should the image, oh yeah, the other image shows that we need something to knock the damn there need to add another holder, but this is for the rope that will go through the, let me check the names, there, that go through the mainsail. You go through the point, top point, go to here, pass for the boom or foot, and it's connected to the stern, the port and stern. For that we will need a box. Unless I can make it here. No, it's better make a new one. It's a box, but maybe... No, surely a cylinder will work better. Reduce... Nah. Depth, nah. Leave it that way. Going to top. Going to make this there, like this. Moving here, there. Actually, oops, there. Here is better. Alright, I have to show you the image. Let me open a new one. It's barely visible, honestly. barely visible. Oh no. What is the bottom there? See? The rope on the left go through and is knocked on a piece of wood there. Some kind. But I don't have a better view of that part. We are going to try to make up something there. So it should be roped here. Totally have to be robust. Here. Should grab this through this part. Through again, go slower. Oh, here. Let's see about that. Check the image. Just to make sure that I'm not missing something. Just give me a moment. Okay. Perfect. So it is composed of two parts. And rope holder. Stern. We have this. We have to screw this. That amplify. Go here. Actually, maybe I should investigate. Surely there must be boats, rope holder. Oh, that is, or I think it should be similar to this. Yeah, it's kinda similar, but it's not the same. Let me show you the image. Want to open a new one. You can make a comparison if you want. There. See, not the same, but the concept is there. There should be two sticks where you knock the door around and then knock the rope around, making it into an infinite. infinite symbol. So what I'm doing here is not exactly that. So let's try to make it more properly. This, I'm going to go back here. We're gonna extrude again. Oh, just a little, not too much. And extrude. Okay, it should be about that. So what now? Scrub everything, going up. Should be around visible. But it seems like this kind of thing is connect with the boat. Let me see if I can find one image where it's implement. Hook. Should rename this immediately. Rob hook. I think that should be probably the proper name. Okay, let's continue looking for one of these. There are various kind, but what we are trying to look, one is for an old model. Boat rope. Old boat rope holder. Old boat rope holder. It's amazing. I found one that is a lot more accurate. So at this point is a matter of taste on how you want it to look at. Some are very simple, some other more complex. There is something that I noticed, that all the holders for and the hooks for the rope are not there. And sometimes feel that maybe it's too late to make this more wider, to make it wider. Like this. Unless I can make both the same way. Oh, I didn't notice this. There. Dun. See this work. No, it did not work. You will have to make some adjustment there later. Now we're going to make this. .15. I'm going to do this the same thing. Perfect. Okay, with this, we're going to add the holder there. Match. Cube. Should be a cube? That's the question. Should or should not be a cube? Yeah, I will make it a cube. No time to deal around that. Like this. There. To make this here. Rotate it a bit. There. Rotate it. Right there. Extrude again. Rotate it. Through, rotate. Through, rotate. Through, rotate. extrude, rotate. No, looking like I want it. Let's try again. Extrude, rotate, extrude, rotate, extrude, rotate, extrude, rotate, extrude, rotate. Extrude, rotate. From there. Extrude, rotate. Oh. Extrude, rotate, extrude, rotate. This is looking not what I wanted to. Maybe I will have to simplify this even more. Probably that is a mix of a cube and a cylinder. Okay, I will follow my better judgment. I'm going to do this. To make this. And this. And to grab this. Not this one. Going to open here. Going to do this. Okay, I'm going to do this hard way. Let's use a mirror modifier. Should be in the Y. No, an X. Perfect. I believe it is. Let's delete this. Yeah, that's what I wanted. So now we can extrude this part and go a little lower, like this. Screw again, lower, but we move this like this. Go like this, not too much. Okay, perfect. Should be like that. Move it like this. Grab this. We find but more. Do the same thing here. Look fine to me. Okay, now we apply the mirror. Yeah, we apply it outside. Perfect. We have the third hook and we need a second. So in this same thing, we apply this. We make a copy. We unify this. Now it has to be more distance. About there, it's okay. Now what we have to do is grab this. Well, not the grab. Let me see the example again. Yeah. It should not be like that. It should be about this. Another cube. I wanted to make it different, but better not. About this. We go up a bit. Not to cover. We move this. more. Must look robust enough. There. Now subdivide. Shit. I will leave it that way. We'll see later. For now, let's see how this looks like. Core is giant. That had to be changed really fast. Dun, dun. About that, that is the logic of the thing. I'm going to leave it this size. I think I want to improve this thing. Yeah, there is a lot to cover here. Sample. We delete this edge. Oh, did disappear? Now what we have to do is, for example, unify these points like this. This one is not necessary. Unify this. Slowly and tedious, but it's working. And this way we're going slowly. But this side will be a problem. Can I even do this? Okay, secure. We grab now these 4 points. Look better. Have to do the same thing here, sadly. Just a tedious work, yes, but it had to be done. And last one. Mhm. There. Mhm. This feels like surgery. Let's see. There. I'm going to do the same thing here. With this, we made more robust the handle. Still feel like it's not enough. It's not bad. It's not bad. I basically have everything. Okay, I will leave it for today. The few parts that I still have to work on is the rope. I have to do it. I have already created a rope, but I need to place it in the proper places. Like this one. Where was it? There. As you can see, this is where the rope had to be. And I had to make it rounded, modified it to pass through this ring, for example, then pass through this ring, and then knock it in this new piece of the hooker. So much to do, but it's looking properly. Nobody can see this and say it is not a proper boat or a sloop. And then I will have to add the sea. What else? Clouds. I have to add also the texture and all the colors. Oops. But once all the creation is done, the rest it will go too smoothly. The curve is like that after all. So yeah, an hour and 40 minutes is pretty cool. It's a pretty good timer. There. I have to hide this. There again. Once I finish that, I want to improve my little temple here. There is a lot of things that I can add to improve the atmosphere. So yeah, thank everyone for coming. And the next thing that will be done is continuing my horror game, The Evil Within, on Saturday, most probably. If not, on Sunday. But I want to be Saturday. I think Saturday is a good day for horror. Until next time, may your dreams be whisperless.